A few years ago, a friend of mine named Jake rented a cabin in the woods for a weekend getaway. It was remote, no neighbors for miles, no cell service, just the silence of nature. He went with a couple of friends, and after a day of hiking and exploring, they started a fire outside and just chilled. As the night wore on, they started hearing noises in the woods, but they assumed it was just animals. Then things got weird. Around midnight, they noticed a figure standing just at the edge of the firelight, barely visible through the trees. It was tall, and it seemed to be just standing there, staring at them. They called out, thinking it was someone else camping nearby, but no one answered. The figure didn't move. Jake went to grab a flashlight, and when he turned it on and pointed it toward the figure, it was gone, no sound, no movement. But they all felt that unsettling chill. The rest of the night, the noises around the cabin grew louder, scratching at the walls, things moving outside. At one point, Jake stepped outside for a moment and heard what sounded like whispers right behind him, but when he spun around, nothing was there. They didn't sleep much that night, and when they packed up to leave the next morning, Jake found something strange. There were large barefoot prints in the dirt around the cabin, prints that led up to the door and stopped right at the edge of the porch, like whatever had been out there had been watching them the entire time. Jake didn't go back to that cabin, and to this day, none of them really know what happened out there. They just don't talk about it anymore, but whenever he tells the story, his voice gets a little shaky. Sometimes the scariest things are the ones that can't be explained.